Hi everyone, my name is Drew with the Cardinal Health Fitness Center, and welcome to a total body cube fit stretch. For today's stretch session, all you need to have as an option is a chair. A desk would work in this case as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Our first exercise, we're gonna start working some mobility around our shoulders and our wrist. So I want you to go ahead and extend both arms out to your side, one palm up, one down, and just rotate. Slow and under control. Feel that rotation through your shoulders, all the way down towards your wrists. And now also think about your upper back where those shoulder blades are located, and feel some blood flowing into there, as well as them gliding as you do each movement here. We're gonna go for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. Our next one, we're going to go into a mid-back for our spine. And so this is called a thoracic rotation. You're gonna have your feet pointed forward and imagine your hips facing forward as much as possible when you do this. I want you to have your hands up towards your chin, and what we'll do is I'm gonna rotate to my right. My head's gonna follow my hands. When I can't rotate anymore, I'm gonna take my right hand towards the back wall. My eyes are gonna follow that hand. I'm looking, I'm holding, and I'm breathing. Couple deep breaths for me. All right, and I'm bringing that arm back in. And now I'm back to my starting position. Let's rotate to the left. Keep those hips forward as much as possible. You can't rotate anymore. Left arm to the back wall. Eyes look at that hand. Hold while you breathe. Bring that arm in. And now let's go ahead. We're going to do that 2 more times at each side. To the right. Rotate. Reach. Hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Arm in. To the left. Reach. Hold. One more breath here. Arm in, and here we go, one more time. Really big rotation. Arm comes in, and we're to our left for the final time. And good. Relax on that one. All right, we're gonna move into our lower body right now, and we're gonna do a kneeling hip flexor. So hip flexor, the front part here gets really tight when we're in seated position a lot. So I want you to put your right knee down onto the ground. My left knee is just in this half kneeling position. And what we're gonna do is you're going to squeeze your right glute. That's gonna tilt your hips. You're gonna feel this lengthening right here in front, that hip flexor. Go ahead and hold that for me right now. All right, relax there. And now we're gonna add in a reach. So I'm gonna squeeze the right glute. I get that there. And now with my right arm, I'm going to reach up towards the ceiling and a slight side bend to my left. Bring the arm down. And ready, we're gonna repeat that. Squeeze the right glute. Reach with the right arm. Slight side bend to your left. 3, 2, 1. Great. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my left knee down. All right, so just same thing, but on the opposite side. So my left knee is down. We'll start by just activating our glute and stretching out the left hip flexor. Ready? And let's go. All right, be really active with your glute. Feel that stretching in the front. 3, 2, 1, and now let's go ahead and relax there. We're gonna do it again with the reach. Ready, let's squeeze the glute. And now with the left arm, reach up and a slight side bend to the right. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna relax. And again, squeeze, slight tilt, reach, and bend. Three, 2, 1. Good, relax. Go ahead and stand up. We're gonna work our way back into our shoulders here. We're just gonna do some shoulder hugs. So I want you to have your hands out to begin, and then you're gonna wrap your arms around yourself as much as you can, open up by pinching your shoulder blades, and then wrap. And you can get into a pretty good rhythm to where there's a little bit of a swing as long as it's under control. So here we're lengthening and challenging our range of motion. We have 10 more seconds that we'll work through here. Then we'll go back into lower body. And good. All right, so relax there. And now we're gonna go into a stretch for our lower body. It's gonna be basically an alternating toe touch, so we'll need a little bit of room with this. And so this will start with right foot slightly out in front of the left. And we'll hinge down. Hold for 2 to 3. Stand up. Now let's put the left slightly out in front of the right. Hinge down. And now we'll just get into that pattern of alternating, holding, and if you run out of room, you could turn around on this. I'm gonna do one more here and then I'll turn around myself. And let's just keep on repeating this. So you should really be feeling a lot of lengthening in the front leg of the hamstring. So the back part of the leg is where you're getting the stretch. Almost there. Go one more. And good. So our next one, this is where you have an option to do this in a seated position or a standing position. Seated is going to be crossing the legs, one on top, so that right ankle right on top of the left knee. I'm going to pull up on the right ankle or the foot while I'm pushing down my knee. And I'm getting a stretch in my side here, in my hip, towards my glute. All right, so you can do that seated, or you can also do that standing. You can hold on. I would recommend holding on to something for balance. So I'd cross here and then sit back. So let's go ahead and start that there. Either variation. We'll hold for 20 more seconds and then switch. Ten seconds. And good. All right, we flip around so I could use the wall to help balance. I'll go ahead to the other side. I'm gonna cross and sink down. Think about your upper body posture, right? Try not to lean forward too much if you're doing the standing variation of this. You want to keep good alignment of your spine, not letting your shoulders round forward. All right, we are almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. So we can go ahead and put the chair off to the side right now. We're going to go into our wrists. So you can do this on the ground, you can do this on a tabletop, you can use your chair. I'll just go ahead and show it on the ground. I'm going to go down into a kneeling position for this. And I'm going to take my fingertips, turn them towards me, and then put my hands on the surface. And then I just slightly lean away from it. And you're going to feel that stretch in your wrists all the way up into your forearms and even your biceps. Just deep breathing throughout this one. And we're going for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, I'll go ahead and stand up here. And now we're gonna focus on our neck. We're gonna begin with a rotation of our neck with a little pressure from our hand. So what I want you to do is you're going to rotate your head to the right, and then you can go ahead and put your left hand on your left cheek. Slight, very slight push. So just feel a little bit more of that rotation there. Stretching your neck. 3, 2, 1. Now let's go ahead and we'll do looking to the left. Right hand on the right cheek. Slight push. Three, 2, 1. Great. And then continuing to focus on the neck, we're going to do some neck rolls here. Now, if you're uncomfortable with this, that it might pop your neck or that you don't feel comfortable with the whole range of motion, just go ahead and do those twists again while we do this. But we're going to do these rolls. So you start in a tucked position, and then you're just going to roll all the way in one direction. And that was 1. We'll do this 3 times in this first direction. And I'm really trying to explore any range of motion that I have. How far out to the left can I go? To the rear, to the right, and then chin's tucked back to the start. Now I'm going to reverse it, 3 to my other side. There's 2. That'll be my last one. And good. All right, and then we have one more to wrap things up today. And for this, I'm going to use my chair. You can also, again, use a desk, a table, anything that just going to help us get a little bit of leverage. We're going to do a press down. And so what you're going to do is put your hands with your arms extended on top of whatever your surface is. And then I'm going to just let gravity pull down my chest. And I'm getting a stretch here throughout my chest, throughout my shoulders. And I'm just going to hold. And we're halfway. Continue to try to sink down if you can. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll stop there. And that is today's CubeFit Total Body Stretch session. Thanks again to everybody for joining me. Stay up to date at our website as well as our emails for any other classes and special programs that we have going on. Thanks again. Take care.